You ever notice how some people start pulling away right when things are going perfectly? No fights, no problems, no clear reason. You're talking every day. You're getting closer. They're opening up, laughing more, even showing a softer side you didn't see before. And then suddenly, they change. Replies get slower. Energy feels different. Conversations feel forced. And you're left sitting there thinking, what just happened? Because nothing went wrong. In fact, that's exactly the problem. For some people, things don't fall apart when they're bad. They fall apart when they start feeling too real. And if you've ever been that person or loved someone like that, you know how confusing it feels. Because from the outside, it looks like they lost interest. But the truth is, they didn't lose feelings. They got overwhelmed by them. It usually starts in small moments, like when someone texts you something genuine, and instead of feeling safe, you feel pressure, or when they say they care about you, and instead of getting closer, something inside you pulls back, or when everything feels calm, and your mind starts creating problems that weren't even there before. You overthink a message, you question their intentions, you suddenly feel like you need space, even though you were just enjoying their presence. And it doesn't make sense, because part of you wants the connection, but another part of you is trying to escape it. That's the conflict. You don't run from people because you don't care. You run because you care too much. And your brain doesn't trust what happens next, because at some point in your life, love didn't feel safe. Maybe it was inconsistent. Maybe it came with conditions. Maybe you opened up once, and it didn't end well. So your brain adapted it, created a silent rule. Don't get too attached. Don't rely too much. Don't let anyone get too close. And that rule doesn't disappear when you meet someone good. It shows up exactly when things start getting real. That's why the moment you feel something deeper, your system switches. You start looking for flaws. You start creating distance. You start acting like you're unsure. Even when you were sure just days ago, sometimes you pick small fights, not because the issue matters, but because it creates space. Sometimes you go quiet, not because you don't want them, but because you don't know how to handle how much you do. Sometimes you convince yourself, maybe this isn't right. Maybe I'm not ready. Maybe something feels off, even when nothing actually is. Because deep down, it's not about them. It's about what love feels like to you. To you, love isn't just connection. It's risk. It's vulnerability. It's the possibility of losing something that finally feels real. And instead of waiting for that loss to happen, your mind tries to stay in control by pulling away first, by creating distance before it hurts, by slowly disconnecting. So if it ends, it doesn't hit as hard. But here's the part that hurts the most. That strategy works, but at a cost. Because while you're protecting yourself, you're also pushing away something genuine. And the other person? They don't see your fear. They see your distance. They feel your inconsistency. They start questioning themselves. And eventually, they stop trying. So the thing you were afraid of happens anyway. Not because they didn't care, but because they couldn't stay in something that kept pulling them in and pushing them out. And when it ends, that's when it hits you. Because the feelings never left. You didn't lose interest, you just didn't know how to stay, and that realization stays with you, that maybe it wasn't the wrong person, it was the wrong pattern. And once you see that, everything changes, because now it's not about blaming yourself, it's about understanding yourself, why you pull away, why closeness feels overwhelming, why you struggle to stay when things are actually good. And the moment you understand that, you stop running on autopilot. You start noticing the pattern while it's happening. You pause instead of reacting. You choose differently, even if it feels uncomfortable. Not perfectly, but consciously. So if this felt like you, if you've ever pushed away someone you actually cared about, comment, "I see it now." because awareness is where it starts. And if you want to understand your emotions, your patterns, and your relationships on a deeper level, subscribe. Because sometimes the problem isn't that love didn't work. It's that no one ever taught you how to stay.